like this hair. I chose to wear a bad wig today. I chose it. I take full responsibility, and I'm acknowledging it before any of you can. Hi guys, how are you today? My name is BaileySarian, and I bought this Natasha Denona Safari palette. When I saw this online, I had to have it. 15 matte shadows for $125. It has a large mirror to it, all matte, so no shimmers. I personally like a matte eyeshadow palette because you can use it for obviously eyes, brows, contour, lip, blush. You know, there's just so much that you can do with a matte eyeshadow, so something like this definitely makes me excited. I have not tried any of the Natasha Denona palettes before, but I've heard nothing but good things. So I decided to splurge, treat myself, and like just do it, just get the palette. So today I'm gonna show you 3 different looks with each row of shadow. Oh, these shadows pop out? Wait, I didn't know that. Okay, whatever. $239 for this other palette? What the hell? I cannot figure out why they're so expensive. That better make me look gorgeous. And I mean like out of this world. I get every parking spot I want. I get free coffee in the morning. I get hugs. It better do things for me if I'm paying that much for an eyeshadow. No. Anyways, I'm gonna just shut up. Let's get to the tutorial. I'm never wearing this hair again, never. I have the lovely hand model, Andrew here. He was hiding in my room. If you're new to my channel, this is Andrew. It's a fake hand that people use to practice tattooing on, but I like to use him for swatches. It might be a stupid idea, but I think it's quite clever. So I'm gonna do finger swatches on Andrew, starting at the corner with Malia, Fata Morgana, Rhino, Stone, Savannah, Aya, Thorn, Desert Date, Shay, uh-oh, that one's not very good. We got a dud. Tribe, Lotus, Amhara, ooh, I double swatched it. Masai, Voodoo, Tamarind. I like this shade. So these are the swatches of the palette with just my finger. They make me nervous, but we will see. Thank you to the lovely Andrew. Andrew needs to get a manicure. Girl. I'm going to take a larger brush and the shade Malia, which is a pinky matte, like all over lid shade. I'm going to place this all over my lid, all the way up towards my brow. When I was watching different reviews, this top row of the blues and greens seemed to be giving everybody the hardest time. So I wanted to just get straight to it. Let's do the shade Stone Fluffy Crease Brush. And this I'm gonna place right into the crease of my eye, like right underneath my brow bone. That's a nice shade. Savannah and a flat eyeshadow brush. This I'm going to place onto the lid. I'm switching to the shade Rhino. Middle of my eyelid outward is where I'm placing this shadow, and then coming up towards my crease as well. Blend, soften. So it's definitely not sticking onto the lid and it's blending away. And it's like sticking to my crease though, which is weird. So I'm gonna come back in with my brush. Maybe I shouldn't have put the powder down first. So since I didn't put powder on this side, let me try without powder. Well, I feel like it did stick better when there wasn't powder on my lid, but overall, like all the shadows just kind of blended together. Now I'm going to move on to the next row of colors. So I'm taking the shade Desert Date with a crease brush, and I'm placing this right into the hollow of my eye. The flat eyeshadow brush and the shade Tribe. Placing this onto my lid up towards my crease. Then taking the shade Shay with a smaller eyeshadow brush and placing this on the corner of my eyelid. These look nice, but I hope when I blend they don't disappear. And blend out this crease. I am going to use the shade Thorn with my blending brush because I didn't like put it in here, and I don't know what I'm doing right now. Why am I doing this? Sometimes my hand just keeps going, but my mind doesn't know why. I like this row of eyeshadows. Maybe it's just the blues and the greens in a matte formula that just don't work out. These ones seem to be working really nice, and when I'm blending, they're not completely wiping off. They are getting muddy, meaning like turning a weird color, but that's my fault because I layered everything kind of heavy and weird. You wouldn't spend $130 for just this row. This palette is already a pass. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye really quick and I'll be right back. So I just did the other eye and I wanted just to come on here and say that I had to sit here and like I really built the color on this side for a long time. It's still not perfect and it's hard to blend. This side looks, as the longer it sits, like the more it's just like not, I like this lid color. One positive. So I was going to do like finish the eye, but why finish the eye? I just want one wearable eye. I guess I just wanted to be wowed for my first Natasha Denona palette, and it's just really disappointing because I have like some drugstore makeup that's better than this. I don't know. I'm gonna try the next row, which is now the purple shades, and hopefully that one will be like at least wearable. I'm using the shade Tamarind with a crease brush, and I'm going to place this back and forth right into my crease. I like this color. It reminds me of coffee ice cream or something. I don't know, but I just like this shade. Oh man, why do they gotta make these words so hard?
Masai or Masai Swahili.
Masai. Masai. Okay, with the flat all over shadow brush and the shade Masai. Placing this onto my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. It reminds me of an eggplant. Ooh, that's the reaction I wanted for all of the shadows, was that ooh. Can't have it all, I guess. I'm going to blend that with the shade Amhara and a flat shadow brush on the outer part of my lid, coming a little bit into the crease. Okay, a lot of it into the crease, but I'm also like winging it out a bit. I just find myself going back and like layering more and more and more and more. And like that's with all of the shadows that I've used, because it's like the longer it sits, all of a sudden like it just starts to disappear and you're like, wait, it was popping a minute ago and now it's not popping. So then I go back and I add a little bit more. And the next thing you know, like now I'm adding a little bit more to everything else. A palette as a whole, like this hasn't been my most favorite experience, and I'm very bummed about that. This was supposed to be the best day ever with this eyeshadow palette, and it's just not. When I watched reviews on this palette, I won't lie, it's hard to believe some people on YouTube, and I thought they were being, like a lot of people were being over dramatic, so that's why I'm the type where I'm like, I need to just try it myself, but now here I am, thinking I should have listened to them. I just wanted to close this out by saying, save your money. Do not buy this palette. It's just not worth it. It's beautiful to look at, but I've heard nothing but good things about the Natasha Denona palettes, but I've also heard nothing but good things about the shimmer palettes and not so much her matte stuff. So if you have a favorite all matte eyeshadow palette that like is affordable and has colors similar to this one, let me know down below because I would love to try something better. Yeah, let me know what you think down below. Did you get this palette? Am I doing something wrong? Am I like approaching it wrong? I don't think I am, but I am open. Really shouldn't be this difficult. Anyways, I hope you have a good day today. You make good choices, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and stuff like that, because I always forget to say that. Excuse me.